Experts and the heads of tax administrations from the BRICS member countries, namely Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have spent 4 days in Sandton, South Africa, discussing improvements to the organization's tax enforcement technology. At the close of the meeting, a media briefing was held on Thursday to announce the outcomes and agreements that were reached.
At the beginning of this year.
Information sharing is a common thread among the key revenue collection agencies from the 5 countries, but its implementation is still a work in progress.
In any relationship with tax authority, there's always room for improvement. And we've had actually excellent engagements coming down to practical items that we can go forward. You know, talk is cheap, do is far more important. And we've left here today in this very room committing ourselves to work far closer with each other.
There were several key areas that the tax collectors will work closely together on, specifically around the digital economy, the 4th industrial revolution, and even blockchains.
There are digital contracts which have been already issued in the private sector, in the banking sector, in the financial sector. The government is also experimenting with the technology with respect to where it comes to recording of real estate transactions.
China is taking a more cautious approach.
First of all, I think we have to look at it from the legal perspective. How do we treat this legally? We need to study what new problems, challenges, and opportunities it will bring to tax collection and management.
Also up for discussion at the meeting was cryptocurrencies and how tax authorities would treat this emergent form of money.
In Brazil, we're still at the landing stage. It's still initially the program, so we're still working on that. The tax administration in Brazil has been following up with all these issues, and we're actively working on that so that we can follow up.
India has moved quickly on these currencies, which are considered illegal there.
Even if it is not considered as legal currency in India, if some people enter into transactions of cryptocurrency and make some money out of it, we consider it as taxable.
The tax administrators agree that the illicit flow of funds is also a concern, but they have several initiatives in place, as well as automatic country-to-country reporting tools to deal with this.
And finally, the World Bank has approved a $455 million loan to Tanzania under its International Development Assistance Program to support financing of power projects in the East African nation. The financing from IDA, which gives grants or low-interest loans to the world's poorest countries, will also fund construction of high-voltage transmission infrastructure to connect Tanzania to regional power markets in southern and eastern Africa. The government said it plans to raise 2 trillion Tanzanian shillings in its budget for fiscal year 2018-2019 from concessional loans and grants to finance development projects. Tanzania boasts of reserves of over 57 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, but faces periodic power shortages as it relies on hydropower dams in a drought-prone region. And that's a wrap on the program for today and, of course, for the week. Thank you very much for being part of it. I'm Chimeze Obi Iwago.